Previously on Legends of Aelos, our party hastily heads north out of the city as they have just left behind a jail cell, a burning building, and a few broken noses. After a few hours, they make camp. Liliana climbs a tree to keep watch while the rest share whiskey and stories. As the smoke from his pipe dances around with the images of his story, Foxj tells of his wife, Ocean. For many years, they stayed hidden from the feud between the red and blue tieflings until her adventurous spirit became too restless. They were only days into their journey when she was ruthlessly killed. To honor her memory, he traveled to all the places she wanted to see, the final destination being the ocean. He was on the ship of the admiral that was destroyed by Abyssius, the ship that Zahath blamed Eswind for sinking, thus starting the war. Foxj was the only survivor. Him knowing the truth got him locked up. Farron tells of how emissaries came to her village and claimed their lands belonged to the crown. Those that didn't leave willingly were removed by force and fire. Her only regret is that she wasn't able to see to the king's death personally. She would love nothing more than to put an end to Morakir. But as Liliana scoffs from the tree, she claims, "He is mine." We learn Morakir took her child from her. They settle into bed with Talon and Liliana in trees, the rest around the fire. It is late morning when Talon jumps from the tree, startling Foxj awake. No one notices that Evelina did not sleep. They make their way further along the road as Talon tells Farron to keep an eye out for a rope hanging from a tree and an axe cutting it. It's not long before they come across a young man about to hang himself. Lewin gives him a stern talking to, cutting the rope with his axe, making Talon's vision come true. Further along, they pass a troop of Zahathian soldiers. Their captain warns the party that there are Parthens about, and he asks if anyone has served. Lewin was discharged, and Talon Aurelian Wolfenhammer states he served in the north under Adonis, medically discharged. Talon warns him, question everything and keep your men safe. A short while later, they come upon a makeshift Parthen's toll. Not having the money to pay the toll, Liliana strikes first and a battle ensues. Liliana with her daggers, Evelina with her short swords, and Lewin with his axes clash with the Parthens in front of the barricade. Farron releases a quick 3 arrows to the archers on the left embankment, and after she releases the third, her and her bow turn into a black shadow and, whoop, appear in front of her victims, giving them a feral grin. Talon and Foxj head up the right embankment to take on the fighters there. Talon deftly striking and dodging with his bow staff as Foxj deals his radiant and lightning damage. Blades are swung, arrows fly, damage is done on both sides, but our party is victorious as Liliana focuses her predator-like eyes on the final Parthen, jumping from above and slicing open the neck of her prey. Foxj heals the injured with the help of his spiritual weapon, a purple lightning entity in the shape of a tiefling woman. They gather their loot and head past the barricade on their way to Midham. And so, it is from here we shall continue the story of the Legends of Aelos.